Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to do something like this right here, and they've sent me pretty good hand drawing and a file, and they're really close. I've changed it up a little bit, make it a little bit more flow, and they're just having trouble joining it, as you can see. But we just need to think about it maybe differently than he's thinking about it. See, I can see that there's some dark lines and some thin lines and some double lines. I can just see all that. So we can just forget about that. We just need to use the Smart Fill tool. So we're going to delete a lot of these lines and just get the interior lines. And you can see the lines change. So we've got it. We're going to take the Smart Fill tool that's set on blue, and we're going to move that away, and now we have a solid item. Now, for the one I'm doing it for, when I went to draw a 2-point line, for some reason you had no color and I couldn't see the line. So here's how we're going to fix, or how I would fix it. I am going to draw a 2-point line like right through there. I am going to draw a 2-point, and there's other ways you could do this. We could break it apart, but I'm just going to stop. So when I use the virtual segment delete key, it stops the action. Now I'm actually going to take away this line. And at this time, you could have filled it in and started a new Smart Fill, but we're going to take our friend, the 3-point curve line, and we're going to go down to there and then just kind of curve it. Then I'm going to make that line, 2 points, 3 points. You want to get it as close to the size, let's say 4-point. Go up to Object and convert that outline to an object. Then left click, right click, and you see what you got. We can move it around. We could take our shape tool, and we could move that to there, that to there, and then take the virtual segment delete key and delete that. It looks still funny, but I'm going to fix that. Delete all 4 corners here so our Smart Fill will flow. And I'm going to put instead of a flat edge on this, I'm going to put a round cap. There's several ways you can do it. I'm going to select both of them and right click to a curve. Then grab the middle and just bring it out. Still don't like it, grab your handles, bring it out. That doesn't look too bad. We've got a little bit of a jaunt right there from the previous deal. Let's try deleting that. Didn't really change anything too much. Maybe delete a few more nodes. We're going to use the smoothing tool here in just a second anyway, but let's get the smoothing tool out. Got it set on 1/4 inch, and we're going to just smooth this guy out a little bit. And you could, work on it quite a bit. And if you don't like, because we've Smart Filled it, now these shapes are one piece. No, they're not. We have not. So let's take our Smart Fill and fill that in. Move that out of the way, and I don't like that transition right there, so I'm going to left click, right click. And I'm just going to get my shape tool, and I'm going to delete those 2 nodes. See how it kind of made it look more, that isn't going to work, but you could play around with your handles, make it look however you want it to look. It doesn't look bad. We could delete a lot of nodes right in here that I know we can work with. Those 2 nodes we don't need them. Those 4 nodes, we don't need them. We don't need that other node. The least amount of nodes you have, the better, the smoother you're going to be. I think it's going to mess something up, but it didn't. And it just keep deleting nodes till you see something change. Then, as always, take the Smart Fill tool, even though we don't have to in this case. This is a pretty good project. They're using a heart shape with the letter L And then just bring your, I'm actually going to use the same text he did. Let's make it all black. I'm pretty sure that looks pretty close. And you could, in his drawing, he's got, maybe this is extended. You could extend that very easily. Just grab you some nodes, extend it over. Now we've really messed it up, but you can left click, right click to get back to that. We can move some of these nodes back and get it's always, to me, it's easier to see the shape. Let's make our size about 0.5 inches. And I've really kind of messed it up, but you could do the exact same thing we did here with the 3-point curve line. You could just start over and make it that, see how that curve just flows through there? Well, you could start right here and have it flow through there. All you have to do is draw a line to stop it from this virtual segment delete key from doing anything. I'm not going to finish it, but I'm just going to show you just kind of go from the middle wherever you want it, and then just kind of watch your flow. Then when you turn that into that 4-point line, or probably a 3-point line in this case, left click, turn it into an object, and then just do the same thing I did earlier. Move some nodes around. I always say I'm not going to finish the project. Whoop. And then I can just keep going. Have a little bit of trouble getting that line. But then you could move these nodes or move the other nodes. We're going to take the original and move it to those corners and just see what it looks like. We could fix that. We can delete that node, get your virtual segment delete key and delete that. Put a round cap on this one. So select both these nodes, right click and turn them into a curve. And then just grab the center, grab your handles, and that looks a lot better. Let's see what it looks like fielded. I think that would work. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit, and thank you for watching.